Growing Up Black.
Talk about
growing up black during Black History Month.
Yeah.
Hashtag Black History Month special.
Support the black.
Support the blacks.
But we also throwing shade because, you know, even though I love my black people, we also not the perfect
Y'all be
people.
on one.
Nobody's perfect, but you know.
But well, actually, it's Black History Month, so
let's just talk about all the quirks that makes us us. Not everyone. I mean, you know, not every black person is the same, but like
most of y'all the same. Cause y'all gonna know what we talking about.
So, I mean, let's talk about the churches. The Holy Ghost.
I want y'all to be serious right now. Like, answer this question and be dead. I'm cussing. When y'all be running through that church like a track star.
She's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard.
Are you feeling something? Because I refuse to believe you taking off your shirt, doing it like a freaking cowboy, running around the church. There's no Holy Ghost in you.
Yes.
There's no Holy Ghost in you.
You probably possess women who gets the Holy Ghost every Sunday and starts doing that. Please share your experience. How do you feel when you do that? Is it actually what it is, what it appears to be, you having the Holy Ghost? Or is it just you wanting attention?
You know when the preachers, when you be going up at the front and they be like,
yes, but you know what? They have the best gospel music. Nobody can ever
I be turning up. I be turning up. You be feeling that?
Oh.
You be feeling them freaking like sound waves in your chest. I be like, ooh.
I feel the lift.
I feel that.
I feel the spirit.
That's the ghost I feel. I be like, oh, I feel that bass in my horn. Like, ooh. Take me to
Take me to the King.
Truth is on time.
Or I smile, even I smile. I don't know all the words, but I smile, oh smile,
Joker baby.
ooh. Which leads us to the next thing. I don't know how this relates, but we never throw away anything. Black people, we love to keep our stuff,
everything,
and stretch it as long as possible.
I mean, literally,
I still got clothes that my mom had since before I was born.
No, like half of my wardrobe is my mom's stuff, some of my dad's stuff, my aunt's stuff, everybody's stuff.
How we use the same boxes in like 3 to 5 moves through each house.
I wish I could bring my box out here.
The box that you were using in 2000, you still using.
Like, throw it away, bro. It's literally ripped on the side. You taped up the side because it's that ripped.
But you know what? It's durable. We can never say we don't get our money's worth. We can never say we don't get our money's worth.
They're like, go put that away. We can use it later. I'm like, ghetto. And like kitchen, like Tupperware, the way that I used to eat cereal out of like a Cool Whip bowl.
My mom would keep the cheese dipping sauce cups
in
the jars.
I was like, this is
drink tea out of that, but you know, it be hitting.
And then like when I have friends over and they go in there and they be like, and I'm like, don't
question.
Don't touch me.
How we keep all the grocery bags under our sink.
You go under any black person's place. You gonna find it either in the pantry or under the sink. There will be plastic bags. If you don't have plastic bags under your sink or your pantry,
you don't make fried chicken.
You're not black.
I mean, both, yeah.
I'm like, even way, your black card is revoked. You better get some plastic bags because them plastic bags be coming in clutch. I don't care.
The rich black people say, I mean, but why do we need to do that?
Don't act like you ain't do that. Don't act like your mama ain't do that. Don't be trying to act all above it. I will be rich in my $1 million mansion with plastic bags under the sink and the pantry. I don't care. My kids gonna know. My kids gonna know, and my husband gonna know.
Yes. Everybody gonna know.
Actually, but do rich people even shop at like places that got plastic bags though?
Do they even shop, or do they have somebody shop?
They
for
probably
them?
have somebody. Okay, well I guess in that case maybe I won't have plastic bags, so I'm gonna have somebody shop for me. But like, what if I want to humble myself and go to like Walmart? You know, get the ghetto-ness back up. Remember how you used to go
every
before?
now and then the civilian side of you will come out. How about the Amber Alerts for them parents who still whooping their kids and trying to make sure that they don't cry? But you know what? I'm kind of neutral about whipping because I mean, do I want to? Now there's levels to it, but you know what? We're not gonna get into that because that's very controversial.
It's the post whooping for me. It's when you sniffling and they like stop crying before I give you a reason to cry, as if you didn't just beat me, as if you didn't just whoop me.
Like, think about what you said. Think about what you said.
And then when they want to act all friendly with you, like I'm not. We beefing right now. We're gonna beef for the next hour till I'm done being over it.
Like, remember those times like when you got whipped and then you start crying and they're like, hold them tears, and then you start,
No, yeah, for real. That thing, like I can't even like.
the times.
I like how you say whipped. It's giving master slave mentality. That's Black History Month. Like, who started? Why did black people start whipping? You know, it's giving like they inherited it.
It's whipping you into shape.
That's what master did when the slaves acted up. That's what they do to us.
It was effective, wasn't it?
What did he say?
Not saying I support it. I mean, they were definitely brutal with it. And some people are still brutal with it, but the ones who do like those little paps, that's not bad. That's not bad. You know, just don't do that. Anyways. Let's move on. Oh no. When they ask you, why are you tired?
No. You know what?
You don't have anything to stress about.
Cause I know both of my parents are watching this. Y'all triggered a little nerve inside of me every time I said I'm tired, and you be like, "What you tired from?" Being awake. I've been awake. If I'm awake,
with the society that we live in today, having to never be away from anybody because you got the social media, you got going to the school and dealing with all the crazy kids who either wants to act way too grown for their freaking age or just are just assholes. And then you gotta come home, whether your parents are always working.
That's bull. We gonna keep on going.
I lost my train of thought.
Same. I was thinking about.
Whipping. I mean, oh, but no. Then we also got our parents, you know, whether a lot of us are growing up fast because we got to take care of the household with the parents. I mean, that's not every household, but like, you know, it's not always so easy. We got a lot more on our shoulders than you think. Mm-hmm. It's not like how it was back in the days where, you know, majority of us still had a 2-parent household, and you know the stress was kind of relieved off of me. Yeah, you had to work, or some families still had to work, but there was a little more harmony. And I feel like nowadays we're not as united as a community anymore, as you know, for black people. So there's overall, when we separate, we all have our own personal stress, and it adds more onto us. That's why I always say, together we conquer, united we conquer, disunited we fall.
I thought.
You know what?
Oh wait, that American saying. Yeah, no, you said it right, but then it's divided we fall.
Yes, divided we fall.
Yeah, you said it right.
You know.
But no, black people really do need to practice unity. And I know that some black people might be offended by that because they think that, oh, just because you are united with your...
What I mean by that... is that even with Black Lives Matter, that still shows how disharmonized we are as a community. I mean, the fact that so many different people have different meanings and like morals behind what Black Lives Matter is just shows that the agenda is so lost overall. That's why people either look at it as a joke or they're like, Black Lives Matter, but all lives matter. I mean, maybe we just need to come up with a better, like, not a better slogan, but just come up with a slogan where we can't give them a reason to try to turn that shit into, like, we're just thinking about ourselves. Because, let's be honest, the people who truly, well, I mean, some people actually do think about it in that way. Again, it's a disharmonized meaning behind Black Lives Matter.
I mean, in my head, Black Lives Matter is not us saying, oh, only our lives matter. It's like our lives matter too. Like, nobody said that only Black Lives matter. Like, you know how selfish it is for the people who say, like, every time, you know, someone mentions Black Lives Matter and they bring up all lives matter? Because when did I say that Black Lives matter more than yours?
I didn't say Black lives only
matter. It's a very invalidating thing to say. Like, oh, I'm saying, yeah, Black lives matter, all lives matter. Yeah, I never said all lives didn't matter. All lives do matter, 100%. But Black lives matter too, because I feel like a lot of this country does not seem to agree with that. Let's pull up.
If you really think about it, we're all actually Black because we're all actually from Africa. So, I mean, Black Lives Matter is actually everyone if you truly, truly scientifically think about it.
And, like, I feel like half, there's, like, some people who see Black Lives Matter as, like, a revolution or rebellion, and then there's other of us who see it as a more calm thing. So I just feel like the fact that we're just not all on one page for this movement is just...
which is why it is where it is.
Yeah, I mean, we all,
make
like...
too much of a change.
Yeah, we just all need to be on the same page, but we can't be on the same page because we don't know how to agree to disagree. It's either... I'm right. If I'm not right, then screw you. I'm going to go do my own thing.
It's called looking at history and seeing what they did right and what made them, what did they do that brought us to where we are now. Because, you know, they actually made some change. They went through a lot of stuff. Lord knows all forces was against them. I'm
Preach, Pastor.
But they stood together. They had unity. They had organization. And they were together as a community. That's what we need to do.
Yes,
As a Black community.
Yes, Pastor.
Come together and rise from the chairs. Rise from the chairs. And find the harmony inside of us.
The harmony.
Ooh, harmony. Ooh, harmony. Ooh, harmony. Hey, which leads us to our next topic. Paranoia. We Black people are hella paranoid. You know, because history.
I mean, I understand, you know, it's valid. You know, you see how things normally happen, so you will, I mean, it's natural to assume that they could happen again. But I feel like you shouldn't think that's just what's going to happen. Like, oh, it happened in the past, it's going to happen again. It happened in the past, it could happen again. So, I mean, it is. I feel like you should just keep it in the back of your mind. Don't, like, act on it, you know? Just be aware. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not messing with that because...
But you know what? Sometimes I do kind of like my heightened sense because if something bad does happen, I mean, this is why we don't have a lot of Black scary movies. Because
we know better.
we know better. It would not happen the same way. You hear something, we ain't going to go to the words. We're going to run from it. We're going to be like, I'm going the opposite way wherever that noise is. Because you never know what's lurking behind the woods. Yeah, it could be just a bunny. But it could also be, I mean, freaking Friday. I don't know. It could be anything.
Freddy and his little freaky self could be coming out. Hey, you're gonna haunt your dreams.
Yeah, I mean, do you see the society today? We got a lot of crazy people. We may not have KKK. I mean, we still have KKK, but KKK may not be that strong, and we don't
say that. We don't come for us. But, like, we'll prove to you that we strong still.
Yeah, I mean, we may not have as many forces as we did back then, but we still got a lot of crazy people who will just do anything and everything. It could just take jealousy. It could just take being on a bad day and being tired with the world, and boom, they see one person, they like, ching. Which is why we got school shootings. Silent moment.
You know, to the school shooters out there, I just want to understand the thought process behind you wanting to shoot up a whole school, because it's not like everyone in the school like
Did something to
yeah, like I mean, I feel like some of the people that school shooters have shot, those people didn't do anything to them, and like genuinely, I feel bad for their families and for the person that died and the friends and just everybody who even had to be there to witness that, because that's traumatic. I mean, okay, I say this in the best way. I do not think that school shootings should be a thing, but you know, if you're gonna get revenge, I feel like at least, you know, don't target innocent people.
Lure
but
your
overall, don't do it ever. I mean, don't just, you know.
I'd rather you come up with a master plan, lure out your bullies and whatnot, some kind of way, trap them, ambush them, and do whatever.
Yeah.
But don't go on innocent people who've never even done anything bad to you. I mean, like, you shouldn't do any of that at all. Any of that.
Yeah, get
but
your
like,
revenge in a non-deathly way.
why do you have to add innocence to
I mean,
your rage?
Yeah, I mean,
Would you want that?
That's why I'm nice to everybody. I don't care if I find you annoying, if I might think you're a little bit weird. People consider me weird. I don't care. I am nice to everyone because you never know what they're going through. Okay, what if I said some slick stuff and that was their last straw? That was their 13th reason. I'm not trying to be somebody's 13th reason. I don't want to tape at my door. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was bullied. I've gone through so much, betrayed, etc. Just all sorts of stuff. But at the end of the day, I could either choose to be like them and hate myself because I'm like them, or I can be better and make the world better by being that coffee bean in the world and changing the pot of water into something amazing, something new, something rich. Yeah.
Be the coffee bean, guys.
Be the coffee bean.
Or strive to be the coffee bean. I'm not sure what to tell you to do that. But, you know, strive to make a difference.
Because it takes you. And
Begins
then it ripples. All that.
And then your blessings will bless everybody else. And then everything just, boom, goodness just turns into one nice, delicious cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Ice white mocha venti, sweet cream foam with extra caramel drizzle.
Specific. Yeah. You know, we had to make this video extra long today because it's Black History Month.
Some topics just need to be talked about.
Yes. You know, sometimes we just got to get to the nitty gritty. And, you know, I know not everybody going to agree with everything we say, but I'm pretty sure you're going to be laughing. And if you're not, well, keep scrolling. But share, like, and subscribe.
No, yeah.
Subscribe.
Yo, like our videos. You know you like them. Okay, I know the setup ain't all that. We are broke. Okay, but like, you know, like
start
it,
somewhere.
Share it, subscribe, because you know you want to see more. I mean, we're two broke black college kids in the creative school for film. So I mean, you know,
Presentation for me. We do also have a TikTok. It will be down in the link below.
yes.
We have some videos. We're definitely going to be doing some not pro-black, but just like, you know,
The
reaching
videos
out.
right here.
Yep. It's us doing, well, keep watching.
I bet you in like a solid 5 years, I'm finna be like known. I'm putting that on everything. Speaking it into we are gonna be known. Putting that on everything. Y'all are gonna know us and all that crap. So
Do a rainbow. Manifestation.
not imagination.
Manifestation. All right. That's all, guys.
Growing Up Black out. Black History Month special done.